Drills Talk, episode 65. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons you allow fear to control you. This is based on a blog I wrote in the past entitled The Power of Fear. Now, we talk ourselves out of a lot of stuff. We talk ourselves into things, but they're usually a lot more comfortable and don't involve fear. But when it does involve fear, we tend to cower away or talk ourselves into procrastinating and pushing it down the line. Why do we do that? Are we scared of the mountaintop or are we scared of the bottom? Pick your fear. Drills Talk, episode 65. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons you allow fear to control you. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, comment, show your love however you would like to show your love. Here on this channel, we talk about entrepreneurship. Every Monday, we have a new blog. Every Wednesday, we have a new Drills Talk, new vlog. Every Friday, I release a beat produced by me. That is what I do. And I want you guys to know exactly what I do outside of YouTube. So that's a little taste of it. So sit back, relax, listen, like, share, let everybody know. Number 1. Number 1 is government, media, or religion is the gospel. You're allowing these 3 things, one of the, or all 3 sometimes, to basically tell you how to react, tell you what you should be afraid of, tell you what you should be watching out for. And, for instance, let's just take government right now. And the government tells you something. So basically you're saying, okay, well, the people who are in charge said this. The people who are in charge said that. The people who are in charge are also people. And they have an agenda. And it may not always include you. It may not always be for the betterment of you. It's for the betterment of someone. But in the case that it's not, and for the betterment of you, then if you blindly follow what's going on or what they say or what they encourage strongly, you can get yourself in a pretty, huge mess. And then who is supposed to protect you? The government or maybe these other 2? So we go to the media. The media is telling you everything that the government is wanting to push, right? Or the media is telling you what, somebody who just happens to have a popular account wants to push, whatever their agenda is. See, the media is controlled by whoever has the most masses or most eyeballs or most ears on them. And they also may have an agenda and it may not fit into what exactly you're trying to do. And it scares the crap out of you. How am I going to fit in here? How am I going to ever have as many ears or many eyeballs as this person? This person saying that, I should have started 5 years ago, or I should have started 10 years ago. And if I didn't, then I might as well not do it. Well, sure, you'll be their competition if you do it. So why would they encourage you to do so? You got to think of it that way, right? Okay, so the media tells you exactly whatever the agenda is that they're pushing, they're going to push that. Now, that can be someone who is on a news channel. It could be someone who's in the music industry. It could be someone who, dabbles in the stock market or supposed guru of something. It could be anything, but everybody has an agenda. And you have to understand that you can take in what they're saying, but don't allow that to muster up some sort of fear that wasn't there before. Don't give them that power to, have a dream or have a want or have a goal. And then to hear a couple of sentences from someone outside of your circle. And then you hear that and you lose your dream or you lose your want to go after it. Lose your aspirations based on someone else's agenda. Now we can touch on religion. Now, I'm not going to go too deep. I don't want to offend anybody, but understand that there's a lot of religions in this world. There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of, hey, well, if you want to be, okay after this, then follow these rules. But everybody's saying it. And they're not all common rules, So if you're going to treat this as the gospel and this is the only way, how could you, knowing that there are 400 to 500, maybe 1,000 other ways that are also called the gospel? How are you going to model your life after something that is fear-based? If they're trying to scare you into something, automatically question that. You should automatically ask, why is fear needed and not, say love or you know, some sort of proof of something. Why must I be feared? Why must I be scared into it? Why is that necessary? When that tactic is necessary, then a lot of times other things won't work. So just, take a pause, take a step back, take in what is being told to you. That's fine. You can take it in, but understand what's being told. Listen for an ultimatum. And if it is that case, then do you need that in your life? Number two is you don't investigate the unknown. We fear the unknown. A dark room, scary. Moving to another city, scary. Going to another school, scary. New job, scary. Everything unknown is scary. So we understand that. But what we don't do a lot of times when it's not as simple as, hey, I have to go to school, or, hey, I have to have my first day of work at this new place. You have to do that. You're pushed into it. But your dream, your aspiration, something you want to do, it's a lot easier to just not do it. I don't really have to do that. No one knows I want to do it. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen. And if I don't do it, no one knows. Maybe you share your dream with one or two people, but, they don't really hold you to it, because then you may hold them to theirs. And then now they have to do something that they're fearful of and procrastinate about, just like you. But what we need to do is investigate. That fear is the unknown. It's not of whatever that step, encompasses. It's not that. It's, where's the light switch? Let me find the light switch. Is there a light switch? Okay, there is a light switch. Let me turn it on. Okay, now I see the room. It's not as scary. I know where I am. I know where other things are. I'm not going to fumble all over the place. I'm not going to knock things over. But that comes with investigation. That comes with you investigating the unknown. Fix it. We know exactly what the problem is. We don't know. We like to be sure. We like to be comfortable. But growth is uncomfortable. It always is. Take it back to when you're growing up as a kid, the growing pains, it hurts. Painful, literal pain. Literally pain. So embrace the growth. Understand that growth hurts. Understand that there is work, but it's all worth it. It hurts more to not investigate, stay scared, and never bloom to what you're supposed to be. Number three is you harbor more doubt than conviction. We're scared more than we believe that we can do something. We are easily talked into not doing something versus being talked into doing something. We see success out there. We see that people are living the lives that we would love to live. And we talk ourselves into, hey, well, that's them. Maybe they were lucky. Maybe they knew someone. Maybe someone gave them a check. Maybe they grew up rich. Maybe all of this, instead of maybe they were just like me. Maybe they worked their tail off. Maybe they investigated the unknown. Maybe they took the power out of everybody who was external from them's hand and just focused on what they wanted to do. We never tell ourselves that. Most of the people you see who are successful, they work their tail off to get there. It's not a lot of juniors and heiress walking around and living off of the hard work and the blood and the sweat and the tears of their parents. They do exist, but it's a very small number. Most people came from little to nothing and made something of themselves by believing in themselves when no one else would. And once you take the power out of government or media or religion and you believe in yourself more, you get that, certain justification that you need, that you always seek from external, but it'll be internal. You believe in yourself more. You say, yes, there's other people out there. There's other information out there. I can take that information in. I can assess it. I believe in myself. I have conviction that I can take in different information and use it to the best of my ability. So yeah, I'm not at risk of hearing something from a religious text or hearing something from a media outlet or hearing something from my government, whatever government that may be, and it just derailing what I wanted to do, derailing my plans. No, I'm going to take that in and I may adjust my plans. I may not change them at all. But the fact that I can take in this information without me having to just blow up my plan is a powerful thing. And you can be that powerful too. Drills Talk, episode 65. These are the top 3 reasons you allow fear to control you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this shit out. It's Drills.